Hey Leamans, welcome back to another video of mine. Today, as you have read the title, we are going to discuss people scamming on Animal Jam. It's an interesting topic to say the least. I think people are too shy to ever cover it because it's such a bad thing, which is a bit unfortunate. I fully agree, scamming isn't that great. It's bad and people should never stoop to that level. But people still do it on Animal Jam, and whether you hate it or not, it's definitely a thing that we need to talk about in more detail, so we can learn and understand why people even scam on Animal Jam. What are the reasons for it? Are they terrible people, and do they deserve the hate they get for it? I will be trying to answer those questions for you all today. So, get ready to learn the reasons for why jammers will scam others out of their pixels on Animal Jam. I'm Leamonpuppy, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started with the video. So first of all, what is scamming on Animal Jam? Scamming on the game is basically when a jammer will do something to trick another jammer into getting a terrible trade or a trade that's not very good for an item of theirs. Taking the good item away by saying something that's untrue or a lie. They will try to act like they will do something that's way too good to be true and then of course scam the poor jammer in the end, which is really sad. They sometimes say things like, oh hey, if you trade me your force boots, I will trade you a raccoon tail afterwards. Or perhaps they will try to double team scam you. They might have two accounts and then act out a scene to trick you into trading some super good item for a bad one. This is what happened to me in the past. This is exactly how my royal tiara was scammed, but of course that's long in the past and I obviously have moved on since then. It's taught me to not be as gullible to those kind of scams and tricks, and in the long run I've never been scammed since. So I don't see it as a bad thing anymore. But back then, it really hurt me. It made me sad. I worked so hard for that royal tiara, only for it to be scammed in the end, which was terrible. That's when I realized what people would do for rare pixels on the game, and why they wanted to do it so badly. When my tiara was gone, I felt not as good as before. That item made me feel rare and cool in the game, and then it was taken away from me so fast, and I was super upset about it for a long time. It made me realize how I felt when I didn't have any more big rare items to show off on the game. I felt proud of my achievements of trading before all that, but I couldn't feel proud anymore because I had gone scammed. People love wanting to have a rare and beta item, to show it off, feel good about what they've accomplished, or just to wear a super uncommon item in-game. It's something that's very wanted by everyone. If you could have a free item of your choice, it would probably be a beta rare one that you love, correct? It's usually the case for most people, but not everyone. Just a clarification for all you people about to comment how you want a princess necklace. Anyways, so because of this, many people wish they could be more rare, and maybe they aren't having much luck in the trading department, so what they do next is exactly what you're thinking of, scamming people. Scamming jammers out of their in-game pixels. It sounds dumb, and like it really shouldn't matter all that much, but it can really hurt people. Just remember that a lot of people playing Animal Jam are children or young teens. It can be very emotional and sad to get scammed at an age like that. So I don't think it's okay to scam people. I do think it's wrong, but I also am not going to attack anyone who does scam. If I see a scammer in the same den as me, guess what I'd do? Just guess. I'd literally do nothing. They haven't scammed me, done anything to me at all, so I really don't care all that much in all honesty. Like, sure, I don't agree with what they did to other people, but I can't tell them or anyone else what to do, or what they should or shouldn't do. I don't have the right to say what they have to do, even if I believe it's for the better. So, they can scam for all I care. Just don't try to scam me, or you'll regret it later on. Either way, I can see why they scam. Sure, it's bad, but they just want to be cool with their rare pixels. They want others to think they're rare and awesome while hiding the fact that they had to scam all those items in the process. I have to disagree when people say that scammers in Animal Jam are bad people. I'm going to say something here for you all, and you can think whatever you want. I don't really mind, but I actually hate it when people say that. I hate when people say scammers are terrible or disgusting people. That's just so harsh. I understand that their actions of scamming people were pretty rude and cruel, and I disagree with them scamming others on the game completely, but I don't see them as quote-unquote terrible and disgusting people, as everyone will state. And the reason why is because they are people just like you and me. Possibly they are a young kid or child who scammed because they wanted to be cooler on the game. Or maybe they are older and they really didn't consider what their actions are doing to others. They are unaware of how bad scamming really is, and what it does to people's emotions and feelings. They might not even know until they get scammed themselves. And I honestly kind of hope they do. Yeah, I don't like scammers all that much, but when a scammer gets scammed, it really slaps them in the face, you know? It gives them perspective on what they've been doing to others. And then from there on out, it's their decision whether they'll truly stop or not. This might help them in the long run. to discover a new path for themselves in the game. What goes around comes around, and who knows, maybe in the future they do stop scamming and become some awesome jammer on the game, someone who is kind and fun, maybe someone who is a role model or inspiration to other jammers. You never know, people change. That's why I don't want to label scammers as terrible and disgusting people. It's not true for most of the time, and they just needed a wake-up call. They also are probably confused about themselves, and they just wanted to be rare and beta on the game. Get some attention from other people, as that's what happens when you have rare items. So they used scamming to get that. And there has been a ton of old scammers on Animal Jam that have said their sorries and come back as fresh new jammers that are wonderful and inspiring on the game. Of course, I don't want to name drop anyone in particular, as they might not want people to know they used to scam, and that's totally understandable, as sometimes other people will be very judgmental of that past scamming, which is sad, but again, I can't really tell anyone what to think or feel, so anything goes. Either way, I think people can change and become better individuals with time and life experiences, so don't forget that, and I hope I maybe taught you something new or helped inform you of something on scammers. I'm glad I made a video on people scamming in Animal Jam and their reasons for it, because a lot of people stray away from this discussion as it's kind of hard and rough to talk about, but I really just want to talk about it with y'all, as I don't really mind the subject. Please let me know down below how you feel on scammers, and honestly, if you want to, tell me stories of you getting scammed or possibly you scamming someone. I will not care to know if any of you have scammed in the past, as we all learn, grow, and change. Anyways, it's been Leamonpuppy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time.